We'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Gophers offense will go on the attack first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's the first sack of the day, but I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back, and they get after quarterbacks.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Now the play fake. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And can there be a better start for a defense than setting the tone with back-to-back sacks, forcing a 3rd and long,
turning it on, powers through. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Golden Gophers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass, it's Vance. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the big fella. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So Ohio State's offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Breaks the tackle. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal, each and every.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And quite simply put, See that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much.
Sends it downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Well, jet sweep pass. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
And the Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Golden Gophers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw its Vance. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Smith. Still running at the 40. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Off play action. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Slams ahead. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Finds him out of the backfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They punctuate the chant with a trip to the end zone. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Give to the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but...
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Making side adjustments here. Off play action on 1st down. With the catch, it's Hansen. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Finds a tight end down the gut. They make the stop if this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Shakes off the defenders. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
This time it's complete. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Smith. Fighting off the defender. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly complete. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, you can't block a kick without being aggressive, but you can't be overly aggressive. The roughing the kicker penalty looks costly. Offense in great field position. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun, the ground game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Going for 6. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the Golden Gophers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Hansen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Golden Gophers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Finds his man. It's Tate. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He leaves it with his back. Makes him talk to the hand. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for room. It's Russell. Can't get into the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Buckeyes have moved it inside the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Russell. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Vance. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
These defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Peoples.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Looking to the big tight end. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That defense in front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Got it near midfield. And the returner will be dragged down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Finds his man. It's Buckley. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Goes to the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. They'll give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here we go, set. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. They'll go right back to the run. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on its way to a 1st down. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Oh, that may be in, and then strolled into the end zone for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of